we have a problem. AeroGarden is dead. And no, that is not a clickbaity title. They are actually shutting down business, and a lot of people are kind of freaking out about it. And I can understand why. But in this video, I just kind of want to talk about what it means and what it doesn't, and we will get through this together. If you are new around here, then hi, I am Curie, and if you are not new around here, then welcome back, my plant nerds. I have been growing hydroponically indoors with my AeroGardens and Click and Grows and Rise Gardens for about 10 years now. And around these parts, I just like to share with you guys the things that I've learned from my successes and my mistakes, and hopefully that helps you guys on your indoor growing adventure. So that was kind of a big deal. It started blowing up yesterday that AeroGarden is shutting down. So after 20 years in business, what they're saying is AeroGarden is no more after January 1st, 2025. And as they transition through, they're still going to have their customer service teams available to support, and that you can purchase things on AeroGarden.com until October 7th. Doesn't help us people in Canada, but at least in the US, if you want to buy something, now is probably the time, so go there and get it. And that they're going to continue having their products for sale on Amazon until the end of the year. They're going to have the app still available for an extended period of time. I did a whole video on the app. I will link it down in the description. You can check it out there. Not sure that's the biggest loss if we lose the app. So I think the initial reaction is, oh my God, what am I going to do? How am I going to grow food? But we have to remember, it's not like our AeroGardens are suddenly going to stop working on January 1st. You're not going to be able to get everything that you would like to get after that, but the AeroGardens will continue to work. And I am still on all of my original AeroGardens, so they do last quite a long time. So if you've been planning to get one, then now is probably the time to do it. Hopefully, as long as you're watching this video before October 7th, if you want to go to AeroGarden.com, or you can just see what's available on Amazon. You can also usually find them used, obviously, sometimes new, on like Facebook Marketplace or in secondhand stores, or lots of other stores sell them in Canada. I know they have them a lot at Canadian Tire. I know in the States there are a lot of other places, so there's other places you can still get them. I'm still trying to track down the seed starting deck for my sprout. I did order it on Amazon, but it said it was unavailable, and now I'm thinking it may not become available. I also went and picked up some grow sponges. This is a pack of 50. I know, please, do me a favor. Do not go and start buying sponges or anything else like the people buying toilet paper. Let's not be those people. We're more civilized. We grow food indoors. If up to this point you have only used the pre-seeded pods, then it is a great time to get some of these Grow Anything pods, and then you have the flexibility of being able to put different seeds in them, because the pre-seeded pods are not going to be around very soon. There's also lots of other sellers on Amazon that do off-brand pods now. I have never used those, and I was planning to do a video on testing out the different third-party pods. I was also planning to do another video on testing out growing different things to grow in that are not even pods. And given this news, I think I'm going to bump up the priority of that video, so it will give you guys other options for when we can't get these, or if those third-party ones are not great. If you have used any of the third-party ones and you've had good luck with them, go ahead, pop some links down below in the comments. Tell people what ones you've used, or put a link to the ones that you've tried out that have worked. We all got to help support each other in this time of need. It's also a good time to bring up that there are other types of gardens other than just AeroGarden, and I know some of you guys are diehards, and that's cool. Like I said, you're still going to be able to use them, but at some point there's not going to be new ones, and you may have to consider a different brand if you want to continue growing indoors hydroponically. You could check out the Click and Grows. Got a couple of those. I have the Click and Grow 3, the Click and Grow 9, and the 25. Then of course there is my all-time favorite, the Rise Garden. I do love that. I do honestly think it's one of the best things for growing indoors hydroponically at scale. Well, you know, scale for your family. There are links down below in the description that will save you some money on Rise and save you some money on Click and Grow. They are affiliate links if you choose to use them. There's also the Garden. I haven't tried that one personally because you can't get it in Canada. I think there's the Tower Garden. There's lots of off-brand ones. You could build your own DIY hydroponic system. It's not like if AeroGarden goes away, we can never grow food again. The most important thing is that we continue to grow food indoors, that reducing the distance from where our food is grown to where we consume it. You're not going to get a much shorter distance than from say in your kitchen counter, or for me in my grow room, down to being on your plate. We still have to remember that we can still do that, and we're still going to do that because we are resilient. If you have tried any other off-brand systems that you find are good, I know I've done a video on the Let Pot LPH Max, I think it was. I'm using that. I have a Spider Farmer one that I'm going to be trying out, and there's loads of other off-brand ones on there. That's actually probably part of the reason that AeroGarden's going out of business. They had the market themselves, and now there's so many people jumping in. But go ahead, share down in the comments if you have one that you love, and that we can point people to have that as another option. Another thing that might be good to stock up on is things like the seed starting deck. I know I'm trying to find one for my Bounty and for my Sprout. And things like a pump. I would really suggest you go and get a couple of backup pumps, because that would be something that would be good to have on hand, and we will muddle our way forward. And if you were considering getting a Rise Garden, you can check out this video that I did on whether or not the Rise Garden is worth it.